Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failure, and this is our next episode in our series of videos where we try to tackle every mission by doing Molotov cocktails only, and then the Hop and Girl cheat code to drown folks only, and then melee weapons only. We've done 3 episodes as Dick from Love Fist. We're doing these next 3 as the lead singer of Love Fist, Jez Torrent. The code here, the cheat code, was Rock and Roll Man, no spaces. Okay, so we're in our first attempt here at Love Juice. That's our next mission. And again, looking for Molotovs only with this one. Unfortunately, fire is not the way to go in terms of killing the drug dealer because the drugs will be destroyed in this transaction. And so it's a mission fail. Just for kicks, I decided to try a grenade toss. Hello, officer. Just doing experiments here. And the grenade toss went about as well as the Molotovs did, destroyed the merchandise. Now we'll move on to our katana challenge. I won't show you a lot of fails in this video series with the, the Molotovs and the katana, but I'm going to show you some. The health here just gets shredded. Like, that shotgun is incredibly powerful. It almost seems glitched. Like, look, I've got, almost 250 health here. One shotgun blast takes away 200? Like, is that right? That doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, eventually discovered, just want to take him off at the head. That way you don't get hit with the shotgun. And then we'll skip the rest of the mission. It's just a drive over to pick up Mercedes and then bring her back. And then it's mission pass with the katana. And I'm not going to do any hop-in girl cheat on this mission. I actually showed off that that cheat in this specific mission back in my my main video on Love Juice. And there we go, 2 Jezzes in this cutscene. And let's move on to our Molotov attempt here. So I need to get the Psycho out of their car, and so I think we're just going to try to, plow into them like this is a chase, and drive-bys I think are the easiest way to do it, but we're not doing drive-bys here. We're doing Molotov only. So just trying to get them out of their car, and so that was a failed pit maneuver there. There is a trash master that comes out from the right-hand side at the end of this road here. It's fixed, and maybe we can get the Psycho trapped here. Oh, perfect. Good work, trash master. Yeah, and so if I can get the Psycho to just stop, then I think they'll get out of the car, and then they will be open to having a s'mores party with me here. I'm getting shredded again, but I think, yeah, that's a mission pass with the Molotov. Easy enough. And now we move on to our next attempt. Again, just trying to get the Psycho out of their vehicle by getting them to stop. So if we can trap them. Come on, stop, stop, stop. All right, how about this concrete wall here? Is that going to do it? Oh, he's going to go in the compound. That should work. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the Psycho is trapped in here now. And so once I get out, they'll get out. Let's see. Yeah, they're really trapped good. Okay, melee weapons only, always starting with the katana, and there it is. And again, no hop-in girl shenanigans. I couldn't get anything to work for that particular mission. And now we move on to Shakedown. Love seeing topless Jez in the middle of this cutscene. It's just so out of place. And now we'll skip a little bit forward in this cutscene, and just a horrifying face-on look at Jez. My goodness, that is the stuff of nightmares. Wow. Okay, moving on to the mission proper. So remember, this is the one where we have to smash a bunch of windows. So can I do it with my Molotovs? It doesn't appear that I can there. What about with the flamethrower? No, these windows are flame-proof. That's no good. All right, moving on to the melee weapon challenge. Oh, there we go. We stabbed with the katana. And I actually noticed a pattern here. I thought that the way that the katana stabbed was unpredictable, but it sure seems like he does one upward slash, right to left, and then one left to right, and then the forward slash. It's like that trio repeats every time in that order. Now, I think things are different if there's an actual target near, in front of you, right in front of you. He might aim differently, but in this case, he's swinging at nothing. And yeah, it seemed consistent. Always that triple, always in that order. Okay, so I could do the whole thing with the katana. Just wanted to show off that you can do it with the bat as well. Just doing different things here just for kicks. So there's some grenades. They work to smash the windows. How about a rocket? That should take care of it. Perfect. And then what are we doing last here? Another rocket. Excellent, excellent. So no hop-in girl shenanigans that we can do on this mission. And that one is mission passed. And before we move on to the next mission, on my way back to the mansion, I discovered this car just stuck in the ground. I don't know if you can hear it, but he's like desperately trying to accelerate. Like there's the sound of the tires kind of screeching on the road here all the time. And yeah, I got to help this guy out. And this is a Molotovs only kind of challenge. So let's see if some fire gets this guy out of his predicament. Okay, next costume change. We did 3 episodes as Jez Torrent. Now we're doing 6 episodes, or 6 missions, I should say, as Lance Vance. So the cheat code here is look like Lance, no spaces. Okay, let's get started on the next Versetti mission, Bar Brawl. And so here's Lance in the cutscene at the bar. That's normal, but then Lance walking up from behind, not normal. And when I chose the order in which I was going to do these skins, it was essentially so that I could see kind of funny things like this in the cutscene with 2 twins talking to each other.
You two, off your asses.
Let's go. Okay, so Molotovs only here. How's this going to go? So 1 Molotov toss there, and that's moving on to the next part of the mission. So we talk to the bar owner. And then once we have that conversation, we go just a tiny bit north, and our goal is to kill all of these guys. Officer, leave me alone. We're in the science lab doing work, and busted. That's not right. Not right. Okay, so how about from up here? Toss a couple of grenades in there, 1 down at my feet for good measure. All right, so I think that's just about everybody. It looks like there's 1 arrow down below. Nope, that's not going to do it. Can I toss a Molotov down there? I guess I got to go down. Take care of business on ground level. And once that guy dies, then we get this unskippable cutscene with the 2 PCJs coming out of the alley. And then we just need to head south and take these guys out. Again, Molotovs only. They do have very powerful guns, which is going to be a real issue when we get to the katana challenge for this particular mission. But look, I don't know what I was at. I was at very high health and then no health. Like, that was nuts. I think it was a police officer that did me in at the end. But anyway, most of the health was taken by these guys here with their really, really strong guns. Okay, that takes care of one of the 2 of them. I think I threw that one in the sea. And then can we get this last guy on the bridge? Come on, Tommy. Come on, Lance. That looks like a good toss. Mission pass. Again, notice the sky change. I pointed this out, but we got like interior sky for a bunch of this mission. And then when you pass it, you get back to normal sky. Okay, so Katana Challenge proved very difficult for this mission. So these 2 guys is easy enough to do. But it's the guys in that little compound to the north that are really, really heavily armed. So one thing I discovered is that I could make use of this wall and take a bunch of these guys out through the wall with the katana, because that's how walls work. Officer, leave me alone. I'm still doing work. The difficulty is that these 2 guys right here do not leave their post. And so I took one of them out and, busted, but I was about to die anyway. So that was just not going to work. And I got the same officer harassing me here, and just look at how quick we get shredded. Yeah, so this is a real problem, is these 2 guys against the wall. The other ones we can kill through the wall. This guy here is shooting at me from outside. That's not cool. And again, normally I don't show you a whole heck of a lot of my fails. I have plenty of fails in this series, but I just don't bother showing them. But this particular challenge was so difficult with the katana that I just wanted to show you what it looked like. Okay, so I think I'm still in the middle of this mission attempt, and just decided I was done dying, so I went out of my way to interrupt the mission and go refill health and armor. So it's just these 2 guys. Can I survive just these 2 guys? Yeah, look, so I am going to survive here, I think. But we were at 250 health, and now we're down to 25. Like if I had anything less than 225 health going into that fight with those 2 guys, I would have died. And I thought this was going to be my mission pass. I decided to go out and refill like the armor there, just make sure I could survive taking care of these last 2 guys. Totally forgot there was a timer. Like, the timer never affects me when I speedrun this game and when I do this mission. But yeah, I did not have enough time to go refill my health and armor twice and then make it down here. I'm not even sure how it would have gone. I still had to kill two guys with really powerful guns down there in the far south. Okay, so I had lots more fails with the katana that I didn't show you. But like I mentioned in the first episode in this little mini series of challenges, if I try and try and try with the katana and decide it's just not happening, I'll switch to the bat, which I didn't show you any attempts of because it went about as well as with the katana. And then if I can't do it with the bat, I'll bail out and just use the chainsaw, which makes things much, much easier. It's essentially an instant kill, as opposed to the katana and the bat, which take multiple swings. Okay, so I think this is my first attempt with the chainsaw after many, many fails with the katana. So finally, mission passed. Couldn't get it done with the katana or the bat, but chainsaw is technically a melee weapon, so we're going to call this challenge passed, as I have my temper tantrum here after all those katana fails. Moving on to the mission Copland, we're going to notice again something funny with the skin. So we started this mission as Lance, but when we appear in the cutscene, we are going to be Tommy. And again, it's because there is a required costume change, outfit change during this mission because we got to put on cop outfits, and so I guess that forces us back into Tommy's skin, but we can fix that. I want to look like Lance. All right, Lance, let's get in. Okay. So, going to use Molotovs only in this first attempt. And in the beginning here, we need to get 2 stars, but I got to be real careful with the Molotovs and not put anything near actual Lance. Like fake Lance is fireproof, but actual Lance is not. And we've got our 2 stars, and now we are, looking like twins. And so what happens? Are we still Lance in the cop outfit? No, we're back as Tommy. This is no good. All right, look like Lance. So one question that I had is what would happen when I got to the officers here, right? Because, like, I'm supposed to be in the cop outfit, and I'm not. So we come in here, and immediate 4-star wanted level as opposed to no wanted level. You're supposed to be able to just walk right into that pink marker without any trouble from the soldiers. But because I was not Tommy in the cop outfit, I got recognized right away. So we failed the first time because I died, and then we failed the second time because Lance died. So third time's the charm. What do we have here? Oh, I think I just bailed out. Yeah, I guess I was just done with the, the Molotovs after the second fail. All right. So I tried with the katana and got nowhere. Those 2 soldiers right by the entrance to the Tarbrush Cafe are just too powerful. And so I was not able to survive as Lance with that 4-star wanted level using the katana on those 2 soldiers. So in this attempt, we're going to stay as Tommy in the cop outfit because while I'm in the cop outfit, I can't get a wanted level. This is something I demonstrated when I made my video on Copland, is that you can just shoot up anybody, anywhere, including a bunch of officers, and you will get no wanted level while in this cop outfit here as Tommy. And so I decided to take advantage of that. We're going to take a little break in the middle of doing this Copland mission. You can see it's still active, right? Like the pink triangle is there up in the north at the mall. But we're going to take a detour, a long detour, actually. This is something that was recommended by one of my viewers. The Black Scat Pack wrote, another fun thing you can do while you can't get a wanted level. You can knock off all the stores that are required for 100% and reap the benefits of no wanted level. Right, so remember that in order to get 100%, you got to knock off 15 specific stores. And when you knock them off, in general, you're going to get a 1 or 2 or maybe a 3-star wanted level. But if you have the cop outfit on in the middle of this mission, you can't get a wanted level. And so my goal here is to do all 15 robberies. I've done none of them so far in this particular save file. We're going to do them all back to back to back. We're going to get the maximum amount of money, which means waiting for 4 piles of cash to show up. And then we're going to try to do a kill of the storekeeper with a different weapon. 15 different robberies, 15 different weapons. And I'm just going to jump the trips between from one store to the next. So we already did the pistol, and now what are we doing here? Minigun. That seems excessive, Tommy, but you're the officer. Who am I to judge? Okay, so I guess we're switching to the sniper, and as soon as you unaim the sniper, you can see that the store clerk gets spooked and pushes the alarm. You can hear the alarm going off, but no wanted stars. If the alarm is going off, it's like an automatic 2 wanted star level, 3 wanted stars, I think, if you've already let 3 piles of cash build up. Okay, and just experimenting more with which weapons I'm allowed to do the robberies with. So like right here, I'm holding the bat, and as soon as I saw the store clerk stand up straight, like kind of change the way he was standing, I knew that I was going to get credit for the robbery. All right, why is he invincible here? There we go. Okay, so not maximum money on that one. Now showing you the stores knocked off. We've successfully got 3 out of 15. And now we're heading up to the tool shop on the Western Island. This is the Southern tool shop. And let's see, we had a shotgun. We're switching to the minigun, not the minigun, the drive-by weapon. I think it's an SMG. I forget what this weapon is, really powerful. And then the flamethrower, that's perfect for the Pyromaniac series. And then, yeah, just really surprising to be able to get that alarm to sound. And I'm used to having an automatic 2-star wanted level there and not getting any wanted level. Okay, so let's grab this pile of cash, hit this guy with the flamethrower. There you go. And now we're in the mall, so we're really close to where we're supposed to be to wrap up this mission. And because I'm still in the cop outfit, I'm not going to get the automatic 4-star wanted level when I pass by those 2 soldiers. So here, I guess we don't need to cut. There's like 4, I think it's like 4 robberies, maybe it's 3 robberies that are all real close to each other here in the mall. I was surprised I was getting shot at. Like, I interrupted my robberies to find out why I was getting shot at. And so I'm still confused because I'm in the cop outfit and the 2 soldiers were shooting at me, and now there's this 1 cop behind me who's chasing me. I don't know what's going on here, gang. Let us know in the comments if you do. So what did I decide to do? I guess I just wanted to buy some body armor. But I don't know why. Maybe even though I don't have a visible wanted level, maybe in the mall, like I did have a wanted level that the soldiers here were responding to. I'm not sure. Okay, so can we get the pass? Oh my goodness, we got so lucky there. All right, so this is going to be our melee weapon pass. Using the chainsaw, forget the katana. Just chainsaw those ball of fools, and then I think, oh my goodness, I just died. What happened? What happened, gang? Okay, so I think we're moving on. We're not doing any more robberies, but thank you to the Black Scat Pack for the recommendation. That was pretty cool to do robberies with no consequences. Okay, so now we're down to 24 health. I didn't want to die again, so I think we're going to take a quick detour over to the ammunition and get that armor purchased. And then not too much more work to get this mission passed. We just need to make the 4-star trip back over to the mansion to pass the mission. And I recorded this footage 2 weeks ago, and I don't exactly remember what happens when. It was interesting, though, that I had a 4-star wanted level there because I was back as Lance, and so the soldiers knew I wasn't a cop. But then even with the 4-star wanted level and as Lance, the police officers inside the mall did not harass me. It was like I had no wanted level, according to the officers in the mall. Okay, so we've got Lance in his standard white suit in the driver's seat, and then Lance in his non-standard cop outfit in the rear passenger seat. Awesome. All right, come on, everybody in the pink marker. Here we go. And then you can see there I was skin changed from Lance over to Tommy in the cop outfit, and then to Tommy in the Hawaiian shirt. That's something that just happens at the end of this mission. I think it's just a glitch. In there I typed in look like Lance during the cutscene, and now we're back as Lance on top of the police car. Perfect. Okay, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.